Means we have a vet here to answer your pet questions. So if you have a problem with your pet, you can give us a call. The number is 918-460-KJRH. Dr. Joe Lander is back with us this week to answer your questions. But first, we want to talk about Camille the Puggle.
Camille's a Puggle, very good. And Justin called it right when he came over, because a lot of times if you look at this dog, it looks just like a pug, except little giveaway with the white here a little bit.
And the face isn't quite as smashed, right?
Ain't quite as smashed. And really, I think it's a nice little combination. I know there's a lot of designer breeds out there of different stuff, but this is a fun little dog. She's about a 1.5 or 2 years old.
Found in a parking lot?
Found in a parking lot, running around
with a buddy?
And we've never, with a buddy, and the buddy got adopted, and we haven't been able to find the owner, so I think ready to go. She's over at Arrow Springs Animal Hospital, which is over in Broken Arrow there, which is 918-455-7107. Yeah, she's a good little girl.
Arrow Springs and Broken Arrow, or people can go online to animalaid.org. All right, that's where you can find Camille. Let's go to the phones. First up today, we have Johnny in Tulsa. Good morning, Johnny.
Good morning, guys.
Hi.
What's your question?
Hey, I came home yesterday. I've got a 1.5-year-old Yorkie, and it smells like he met a skunk. It's not a bad spray. I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 5. I gave him a bath last night. It's on his front left of his face. I just wonder if there's...
Yeah, a lot of times there's a couple of deals. Some people do baking soda with hydrogen peroxide and with tomato juice, actually, and you can Google that on the internet. There's also some de-skunking stuff that you can get at a pet store a little bit. Most of the time you just wash and wash and wash. Most of the time it'll kind of go away. It is definitely quite a smell though. So, but
not
Google
a problem you want to have.
So yeah, absolutely. There's a little combination you can make at home, and usually that helps quite a bit. So
good deal. All right, let's go to Ashley in Tulsa. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your question?
I have a 10-year-old cat, and I'm wanting to get her spayed. And I'm wanting to know, is that safe with her age?
Well, usually what we do beforehand is you can pull some blood and check their liver and kidneys. And certainly that's probably a thing to do, because at 10 years she's well past breeding age. And honestly, each year and cycle that goes by, and they kind of stay in heat from basically February to October. They go out a little bit here and there for a few days. Again, can have some problems with her uterus with infection. So it's probably better to spay her than not spay her.
Even at that age. Okay.
Yeah. And you want to talk to your veterinarian, because boy, and there's more we can get into, but usually most people will spay a cat long before 10, because they are very adamant about getting bred. And yeah, most people will call me the next day and say, oh, you know.
Right.
Yeah, so when they're young, but talk to them and see for sure.
Sure. Okay. Let's go to Michelle in Tulsa. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your question?
I have a 16-year-old cat, and he has trouble going to the bathroom.
Yep.
I was wondering if there's any sort of natural stool softener that we can use to help him. He won't eat the cat wax.
Yeah, a lot of times you got to get the liquid stuff, the lactulose or something, and put that in. Sometimes you actually even have to help them on the other end a little bit. You want to talk to your veterinarian, because at 16, obviously well over 100 years old, and so yeah, there's not much over the counter. You can add some fiber and things like the Metamucil and stuff to their food if they're eating really well. But most of the time, I go with like lactulose, which is an oral, and it's a liquid, and it's usually not too bad to get in. But yeah, and if not, you're going to have to go to the other end.
Sure. So. Let's try to squeeze in one last caller. It's Janice. Good morning, Janice.
Good morning, Dr. Landers. How are you today?
Good. How are you doing?
Wonderful. I was just curious. My kitty I got when she was 2.5 weeks old. She's 6 years now, and she's kind of really spoiled. She don't know she's a cat, I think.
Yep.
But she likes to stay up all night, and instead of coming to me, she'll go get in my cabinets to get my attention. And want to eat all night. How can I reverse it from day to night, because she sleeps most of the time?
Very hard to do, because cats are nocturnal. Short answer here, probably you can't. Okay, my brother's nocturnal, and we've been trying to reverse him for years, and that just doesn't work. But most of the time you have to keep her out of your bedroom, let her do some stuff at night, and honestly, you're probably going to have to live with that, because cats are nocturnal.
Let her roam the house. That's what mine does every night. Let me tell you.
Absolutely.
Well, we want to remind you that Dr. Landers is here every Thursday to answer your questions. If you missed any of today's segment, you can go to KJRH.com to watch it again. Just click on the Lifestyle tab there. You can also learn about other pets who need homes and find out more about Heritage Veterinary Hospital.